Hello guys, welcome to everyone to this new video with regard to common size income statement. I have taken a previous problem that was done in comparative income statement to make it easy for you guys. I think you have already worked out comparative income statement problems. We'll be looking at common size income statement problems. Okay, so if you look into this question, you have 2 years 2013 and 2014. Sales it is 5 lakh and 7 lakh. Cost of goods sold 50% of sales, and here it is 60% of sales. Indirect expenses and taxes given. So without wasting much of time, we'll just move into the solution part. As I used to tell you guys that do not forget to write the heading in each and every problem. Here the heading will be, or the solution part heading will be, common size income statement of A Limited. Okay, so the columns required will be particulars 2013 and 2014. Under particulars we'll be writing all the information. In 2013 we'll be bifurcating it into two columns. The one it is amount, the other one it is percentage. In 2014 the same thing will be applicable, amount and percentage. If you look this calculation part, I think you should be familiar with this calculation because you have done this entire calculation in comparative income statement. You can go back to the previous videos and check about that. That is when a comparative income statement problem is given, all these calculations are done. Just for your information, I'll just briefly explain this one. Sales that is given in the question. From sales, you'll be deducting cost of goods sold, that is 50% for 2013 and 60% for 2014. When it is 50% for 2013, you get 2,50,000. I think you no need to use a calculator over here. It is a simple calculation. You can do it by yourself, or you can just easily do it. When it is 60% for 2014, it is 4,20,000. If we deduct this cost of goods sold from sales, you get gross profit. That is, you get gross profit, this amount. So the gross profit for 2013 it will be 2,50,000, and for 2014 it will be 2,80,000. Next, less indirect expenses. 10% of gross profit for 2013 it comes to 25,000, and 20% of gross profit for 2014 it comes to 56,000, this amount. Next, if you deduct those indirect expenses from gross profit, you get net profit before tax. The net profit before tax for 2013 it will be 2,25,000, and for 2014 it will be 2,24,000. Next, you have to deduct the tax rate over here. The tax rate it is 50% of net profit before tax. You have the net profit before tax, that is 2,25,000 and 2,24,000. So 2,25,000 into 50%, you will get 1,12,500 for 2013 and 1,12,000 for 2014. Next, you will get net profit after tax, that is, you will be deducting net profit before tax minus tax rate. So you will be getting net profit after tax. Your net profit after tax it will be 1,12,500 and 1,12,000 over here. This is the first basic calculation. This calculation is even applicable in your comparative income statement. The same calculation is applicable, but the only thing is the columns are a bit interchanged over here. So we'll proceed to the next step. The next step here it is, you have to use this formula, that is formula individual amount divided by sales into 100. Okay, in common size income statement there is a important point to be remembered. I want everyone to concentrate now. So here in common size income statement, always concentrate on this amount, that is your sales value will be 100%. No need to calculate anything over here. Your sales percentage will be 100%. That is the difference between common size income statement and comparative income statement. Comparative income statement used to compare. Here you'll be taking the sales value as 100%, or this will be your base value. From the sales value you will be deducting individual amount. Okay, so individual amount will be deducted. Be careful over here. I'm telling it again and again, that is sales, it is always 100% in which that is common size income statement. Okay, when it says common size income statement, the first thing that should come into your mind, it is sales percentage will be 100. Sales percentage will be 100 in both the years, that is 2013 and 2014. Now let's do the calculation for 2013 first. I've already done the calculations. I'm just explaining it for you guys. Kindly concentrate here a little bit. Okay. And now for 2013, sales value it is 100%. Next it is cost of goods sold. I'll be calculating the percentage of cost of goods sold. The value of cost of goods sold. The formula says individual amount. Here the individual amount it is 2,50,000. 2,50,000 divided by sales value. So the sales value it is 5 lakh. So 2,50,000 divided by 5 lakh into 100, I get a percentage of 50% over here. That is how the calculation is done in common size income statement. Now gross profit, again it will be 2,50,000 divided by 5 lakh into 100, it will be 50%. Okay, clear with this one? I think you all have no doubts over here. If you have any confusions, we'll discuss again this part so that will be clear for you guys. Okay, next, less indirect expenses. I'll be not doing any this less indirect expenses or anything. It is already calculated first. Now what will I do is I'll take this amount, that is what is the individual amount over here. It is 25,000. 25,000 divided by sales value. The sales value it is 5 lakh into 100, I get a 5%. Next it is net profit before tax. It will be it is 2,25,000. The amount it is 2,25,000. I've taken this individual amount divided by 5 lakh into 100, it is 45%. Okay, clear with this one? Next we'll move on further, that is tax rate. For tax rate, I have calculated the amount. The individual amount is 1,12,500 divided by 5 lakh into 100. I get a percentage of 22.55. The same percentage will be applicable over here. Okay, that is 1,12,500 divided by 5 lakh into 100. It is 22.5%. Hope you're clear. If you have any doubts, you can concentrate over here. We are doing it for 2014 now. For 2014, the sales value it is 7 lakh. This 7 lakh will be considered as 100%. Okay, concentrate once again. This 7 lakh will be considered as 100%. Next, 4,20,000. That is, this is the individual amount. 4,20,000 divided by the sales value for 2014. I'll be not taking any information related to 2013 in this column. This column is confined only for 2013. This column it is for 2014. I'll be using the information given in this column. Only this column information will be considered. That is individual amount 4,20,000 divided by 7 lakh into 100. That is 60%. Next it is 2,80,000, that is gross profit divided by 7 lakh into 100. I get 40%. Next it is 56,000 divided by 7 lakh into 100. I get 8%. Next it is net profit before tax 2,24,000 divided by 7 lakh into 100. I get 32%. Okay, next it is tax rate 1,12,000 into divided by 7 lakh into 100. I get 16%. The same 16% will be applicable over here. If you do this much, your common size income statement is perfectly correct. Okay, let's have a recap now. What are the things you're supposed to do? First it is you're finding out the operating profit. That is nothing but sales minus cost of goods sold. You get gross profit. From that you'll be deducting all the expenses, maybe indirect or administrative or selling expenses, whatever is given in the question. You'll be deducting those expenses. Next you'll be finding out net profit before tax. If in case here some other income is given, you have to add it over here. That is before calculating the tax, if in case any income is given. Next, from this you'll be deducting tax rate and you'll be arriving at net profit. That is one thing. Next thing, it is important point to remember, it is sales is always 100%. Both the cases sales will be 100%. Next, when I do the calculation or percentage calculation for 2013, 13, I'll be taking only the information related to 2013. For example, cost of goods sold 2,50,000 divided by 5 lakh. Information is in this column. Okay, so what will I do? It is 2,50,000 divided by 5 lakh into 100, so that is 50%. That's how the calculation is done. If you have any doubts, you can put your questions to me directly over the message. Thank you. Have a great day.